Hi everybody, I'm Jacqui Duran. You guys may or may not know, I am a direct frontline for Katie Servos, our amazing director. Little fun fact, Katie actually, when she joined, had asked me to host a party. This was back in 2011, late 2011. And I did, hosted a party, and Katie's enthusiasm completely sold me. I was like instantly wanting to join, but at the time I was a little low on funds and I really wasn't sure it was something that I could do because I wasn't really a salesperson. So I chewed around on the idea for a couple of months, seeing how much fun Katie was having. I was hooked. So January 2012, I officially took Katie up on her offer and I joined her team. And I've been an independent consultant ever since. I am a working mom, like most of you guys are, like Katie is. And if you're not a mom, you guys have jobs, you guys have other job responsibilities outside of Scentsy, probably. One of the ways that I'm able to have some success in being consistent in working my business is what I like to refer to as my personal scalable system for working my business throughout the week. Again, I've got a full-time job, I've got kids, I've got a household to run and take care of, and other stuff going on in my life. And so I wish I was lucky enough to just kind of have all the time in the world to work my business when I wanted to, but life gets in the way sometimes. So my way of being able to organize that was to basically give every day of the week a theme. So what I'm going to do today is kind of show you guys how I did that and hopefully inspire you guys if you guys are not currently in the mode of consistently working your business every single week of every single month, which it's, Katie can tell you too. For the first couple of years joining Scentsy, this was truly a hobby for me. I did not put a lot of time and energy into it, and therefore I didn't see a whole lot of results coming out of it. Once I made the decision to say, I no longer want this to be a hobby, I want this to be like a second income, I want this to be like a real business, that's when I really focused and drilled down and got very intentional with my goals. What do I want out of this? How much money do I want to make every month? How am I going to make that happen? So I think I probably did a handful of brainstorming sessions with Katie. If you guys are struggling, she is amazing at being able to help you guys kind of narrow that down. Just really, really great with ideas. So one of the ways that I found that worked for me, again, was kind of being able to be consistent with my business, holding myself accountable, and still touching every single part. What I did is I took the top 6 things that I thought were very important to my business, and I gave each of those 6 things their own day of the week. So even though some weeks are a little hectic and a little bit more crazy than others, I may only get 30 minutes one day to get something done, or I may get lucky and get a couple hours to get some real work done. I then know exactly what I need to focus in on, and I know exactly what I want to get done, whatever day of the week it is. And if I happen to miss a day, I happen to miss a day. I mean, life happens. You guys know that as well as we all do. So just because that you might miss a day, maybe miss a couple days, maybe you're not feeling well, maybe an emergency or a life event occurred, you guys can always just pick right back up where you left off. That's the beauty of running this business. So again, I'm going to kind of show you how I brainstorm and how I kind of came up with a theme to each day of the week. Okay, so what I have here is I've just got some little Post-it sticky notes. You guys can grab whatever sticky notes you like, whatever you happen to have on hand. Or if you don't have sticky notes, just grab little pieces of paper. It's fine too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start to brainstorm. What I'm brainstorming are, what do I think are the important things that I want to make sure I get done during a week? If I had the perfect week with unlimited time to work my business, what would I need to get done to be able to be successful? So what I've done is I've jotted down some of the things that I think that are important every single week. So everything that I've got on here, I've got order business supplies, run workstation report, mail outs, book parties, watch training videos, Facebook fan page, home parties, reading my news tab, book parties, reach out to customers, call, text customers, marketing, follow-ups, set weekly goals, check in with my sponsor, make samples, post in Facebook groups. These are just some examples of things that I like to get done throughout the week. So now what I need to do is decide, how do I want to assign these to a day of the week? Now I have all of my Post-it notes with all of the activities that I feel are important to me every single week. What I've done is I've now categorized all of those tasks and given each day of the week a theme. So my planner happens to start out on Sunday every week. So let's go ahead and start with Sunday. Sunday for me is family day. I literally will carve out Sunday because for me, it's one of the few times during the week that my entire family is home. We get to spend some time together and quality time. So it's important to me to do that. So that's what I've chosen to do. But I still do, you'll see here, I've put set weekly goals. Even though I may not be working my business, I still at least try and get a little something done. So I may go ahead and set up my weekly goals. What do I want to get accomplished for the upcoming week? Kind of do some pre-planning. Monday, I have named Mail Day. So on Mondays, you can see some of the tasks that I might do are to go ahead and get my mail outs. That may be mailing out samples, it may be mailing out catalog requests, any requests that I've gotten for joining my team, anything at all, I'm going to go ahead and get out in the mail. I also want to make sure at the beginning of every week that I'm reading my news tab in the workstation. That is extremely important because obviously there's lots of news going on. We want to be up and in the know of what's going on in our business. Tuesday, I've dedicated to Team Day. So some of the things that I'm going to touch on Tuesdays, I'm going to watch training videos. That may be within the workstation. It may be something that Katie, as my sponsor and director, has maybe suggested would be a good training video, or anything that I might find on YouTube or anything like that, any of our other places to go. I'm also going to check in with my sponsor if I need to. Maybe I've got some questions or something I need answered. I'm going to post in the Facebook groups. I'm also going to run a workstation report because I do have downline. So one of the important things that I want to make sure of is having a good idea every single week of what's going on with my team. On Wednesday, I've named it Wax Day, just because it starts with W. But so on Wednesdays, I make any samples up for the week. That way I can do it in one big batch for the whole week. I don't have to go back and make more up all throughout the week. I can get it done and over with. I like to do, when I do my marketing and stuff on social media, I like to take pictures of the product that I have that I'm using. I think that's very important to showcase how you use the product every day. So I may take some time to actually take product pictures of product that I have on hand, or maybe just me changing out my wax. It doesn't have to be fancy, just something. And then I also will do any handing out of samples. So I will keep samples depending on the temperature, either in my purse or in my car, and I will hand those out wherever I go. Thursday, as we come over here to my guide, is follow-up day. So on Thursdays every week, some of the tasks that I might do are to do follow-ups. So those would be from the orders that I've received recently, or even going back a little farther if I need to. Reaching out to my customers. It may be a Facebook message. It may be call or texting them back. It may be just a check-in. Hey, I haven't heard from you in a few months. Just wanted to let you know that this month is Bring Back My Bar, and you definitely don't want to miss out on Bring Back My Bar because it's only available for a limited time. Just a quick touch-in with those customers. This is the perfect day to get it done for me. Thursday for me is order day. The majority of my business is more long distance, and I do a lot of social media business. So for me, if I do have any home parties, which I hope to get more in this year, but I would definitely do those on Friday. It's also my day to kind of put in any orders. And with those orders, I'm going to include any business supplies that I might be running low on. I'm also going to take this opportunity to book future parties. So again, it kind of rounds out from follow-ups. Maybe when I was doing a follow-up, someone had mentioned or I suggested to them something that might be coming up and they were interested in a party. So I'm going to go ahead and line that out and get those parties booked. And maybe it might include even doing a booking blitz. Saturday is going to be social media day. Again, the majority of my business, a lot of it is done on social media. So I really do put a lot of focus into that because that's where I tend to get a lot of my business from. So for me, that includes doing marketing, posting on my Facebook fan page. I can actually schedule posts for the entire upcoming week and farther if I wanted to. So I'll try and get those done at the same time. And then just posting on social media. That may be Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever happens to be your preferred method of social media, go ahead and feel free to use that. So this is a really great way for me to organize my week and my time, making sure that I'm touching on all of these important things that I find are important in running my business. Your list may be similar. You guys may have completely different ideas or different things that you do every single week. So really taking the time to brainstorm and figuring out what it is that is important in your business every single week, and then giving every day of the week a different theme. And then do what I've done here. Just kind of line it up and how you feel that it would be the best flow. And then what you do is you just duplicate this every single month. So what does that mean? That means for you guys out there, this will help you to consistently work your business on a weekly basis. And if you're working it on a weekly basis, you're soon going to see that all the effort that you're putting into working your business a little bit every single day is all going to come together, and you're really going to experience a greater change within your business for the positive. I hope this has helped you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to post below. Reach out for help if you need to. Let's see how you line up your week.